Hello everyone! Today's video is going to be a mom hacks video, and I have been so excited for this one, you guys, because I have so many tips and tricks and gadgets that will legit make your life so much easier, less messy throughout the day. And right now, with how everything is going, how we're balancing work at home, we're balancing watching a little one, we need this. We need to make our lives easier. Also, if you have any tips or tricks or anything that I did not mention in this video, feel free to comment them down below because I would love to know them, as well as probably other moms would love to know them too. So I would love to hear if you guys have any other tips and tricks as well. So just leave those in the comments down below. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this. So hack number one is a quick, healthy snack. And if you have a little one at home, I'm sure you guys already know that when a toddler is hungry, watch out. They are impatient, they are demanding, they are the epitome of hangry. Like, it is a storm. Whew, it's crazy. So one big tip already is to never leave the house without a snack. Always have a snack in your pocket, in your bag at all times, because trust me, it will be a savior for them if they start having a tantrum. And especially if you're grocery shopping, woo, they see all that food. I know Riley, she sees the bananas and she's like, Nana, and then flips out and wants those like immediately, so I give her a snack. So always have a snack on hand with you whenever you're out and about. You also want to have quick, healthy snacks at home too, because again, they're very, very impatient. And a great way to do that is with Daily Harvest. I am actually working with Daily Harvest in this video, so thank you to Daily Harvest for sponsoring this video. I am so excited to be working with them, you guys, because they are truly amazing. They have such great quality ingredients in their foods, and they are great for the little ones. You guys, I can't even begin to express how much Riley loves the smoothies. We are fighting over them now. Like, if she sees one in my hand, boom, she wants to take it out. It's a great, quick, and healthy option for them because there is no prep necessary. All you have to do is go to dailyharvest.com and you can just build your own box. So you can kind of look at all their ingredients and all the stuff they have to offer and just build whatever you want. They have a wide selection from smoothies, lattes, bites, bowls, flatbreads, oat bowls. Like, they have so much to offer on there, and their stuff is so quick and easy to make. Build your own box, check out, and it'll be delivered right to your doorstep, so you don't have to worry about leaving your house at all. It gets delivered right to you, which is great. And they are all prepped and ready for you. So when you're ready to enjoy one, for instance, the smoothie, this one is the banana and greens one, which is a great one for the kids because they're getting their greens without really realizing it, which is amazing. But basically all you do is just take any liquid that you want and you can fill it up right to the top. I do mine with almond milk and it is so good. So I just fill it right to the top, I pour it in a blender, I blend it up for us, and then I pour it right back into this cup, and it has a little straw area right here, so I just grab one of my reusable straws that I have at home, and Riley and I, we just sit and we enjoy it together. We both share it. It's a great healthy snack for your kids and also for you too. So I love it. It's great. Riley fights me for them. Like, oh my goodness, she would not let me have the smoothie. She loved it. Her favorite one is the strawberry and peach one. So I'm definitely going to be ordering a lot more of those because, oh my goodness, she just devoured it. But they have just a lot of great other options too. For instance, they have the oat bowls. These ones you can make either warm or cold. If you make them cold, you'll make them the night before. If you make them warm, you just throw them in the stove and then follow the directions with, you know, adding the liquids and stuff. And then you also have the harvest bowls. And this one is sweet potato and wild rice hash. And again, you just put these on the stove, follow the directions. Super quick and easy to make and extremely healthy options. That's what I love about these, because honestly, we should not be substituting good nutrition for convenient foods. These are convenient and they're highly nutritious with amazing high quality ingredients in them, and they're super easy to make. So it is a win-win. You can save $25 off with my code Madison. I will have everything linked down below for you guys. Definitely check it out. I highly recommend it. Hack number two is a painting hack with your toddler. And I know we hear toddler and painting, we're just like, oh my God, this is just going to be a mess. Well, this little hack is going to help make the cleanup so much more easier for you, and you're gonna let them paint a lot more frequently because of it. And that is to have them paint inside of a kiddie pool. I know, this is like the best idea ever when it comes to them painting because it's so easy to just hose down the pool. And this little pool that I got is only $10. If I can find it, I will link it down below for you guys, but it's only $10. I got it at Target and it is the best thing ever. So all I did is get her some non-toxic paint that's safe for little ones, and then I also got her just this big coloring paper that she could just paint with some paint brushes. I will have everything linked down below for you guys, but basically I just let her go to town. Honestly, you could just put them in their diapers and let them just have fun, paint themselves, paint the inside of the pool and everything. And since the paint is safe and non-toxic for them, it's actually really easy to wash off. So when she got done with painting and everything, I was like, you know what? We're gonna turn this into a swim day as well. So all I did was just hose down the pool, fill up a little bit of water, and then she just went right in there and she played, and the paint washed right off of her too, which was amazing because then it didn't go into the bathtub. So it is a great little hack. So you can just, it's just like a really fun day for them. I did it for her in the afternoon because that is her largest stretch between sleep times, because she takes her naps from 12 to 3, well, 2:30 to 3. And then from that time until she goes down at night at 7 o'clock, I had the most time there. So it was the best for that. So we just woke up from her nap, we had our snack, and then she went out there and she played all afternoon, and it was a blast, you guys. She had so much fun, and it's a great way for them to really build their artistic skills and really build their creativity and just also their sensory, because they're feeling like the paint and how different it feels. It's just an awesome, great creative and sensorial activity for them to do. Especially right now, we want to figure out ways to stimulate their growth because they're not able to get them at school right now. They're not be able to get it at like museums or anything other that they can experience because we're all stuck at home. So we want to find ways to help stimulate them, and painting is a great way to do that, and she had a blast. So kiddie pool with the paint, foolproof. Hack number 3 is a sleeve catch-all bib. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I just got this, you guys. I have already gotten so many DMs about it, and I have yet to talk about it because I was saving it for this video, but this thing is amazing. Let me tell you, when you have spaghetti nights, or even just when the babies are learning baby lead weaning in the very beginning stages, it gets messy, which is totally fine because you want them to get messy. You want them to feel all those textures. You want them to have the independence of feeding themselves because it builds that hand-eye coordination and it builds those fine motor skills. And I always get questions asked like how Riley is using a spoon and everything so well. Honestly, I contribute it a lot to letting her do it all herself from the very beginning, and it's been amazing for us. But it gets messy, and I wish I would have bought these bibs a long time ago, and I'm so happy that I found them because they are the best for spaghetti night, because you guys know that marinara sauce, it stains and it gets everywhere. So these are great because it covers their sleeves. It also has that catch-all portion, so it's gonna catch everything that's gonna fall so it doesn't go in the seat with them, and then they end up sitting on it, which is not fun either. So that's why I love these. They're super easy to clean, they dry really fast too, and they have so many amazing prints, and they're only $12. So I will have those linked down below for you guys, but so good, because I also used to always take Riley's tops off, like, and just like have her just not with her top eating her food, and now I don't have to do that anymore. That's like one less step that I have to do that's going to take time away or make her fussy or something because she wants her food right at that moment. So these bibs, they're key. Hack number 4 is a Splat Mat, and this is another one that I always get questions asked about. I used to have I think it was a skip hop one down there below, and I changed it because it didn't have the grips on it. So if you're picking up a Splat Mat, make sure to pick one up that has a no slip on the bottom. So much better, because oh my goodness, she would run by the other one and it would slip underneath her and she'd just eat it and it'd be like, oh, no bueno. So definitely make sure you have a grip on the bottom. I never even thought about that. I got this for my baby shower and I just never even dawned on me, because first child, like, you don't really realize these things, but it's the best thing ever to have the no slip on the bottom. And you guys, I have a cream colored rug underneath my dining table. I know, I don't know what I was thinking either. It saves your floors, so I highly, highly recommend it. Also, you wanna know what's a great thing to have is dogs. Dogs pick up everything off the floor. It is so nice too. But I also have to make sure that I watch Riley very closely if I give her anything that can harm them, such as grapes. And with grapes, they are great for the little ones and great healthy little snacks too, but you have to be careful with them with the dogs because dogs cannot have grapes. So those ones I have to be like on top of her because at times she tries to feed Elsa, which is no bueno. So those I have to really watch with her. But anyways, Splat Mat will save your floors and will help it make it for easy cleanup because it just wipes right off. Hack number 5 is to label and store the baby clothes. So if you're planning on having a second baby, this is the best little hack to do. So that way you'll have everything organized and labeled for the next one so you can easily find stuff. So I have been doing this since the very beginning with Riley. Like I have so many of them right now. I'm running out of space in her closet, but it is gonna make it so much easier whenever we have baby number 2 because I will just be able to grab the bin that I need and I'll be all ready to go, and it's a great easy way to store them. One little method that I love is a Ziploc totes. I've actually got my sister hooked on it. I got a lot of you guys hooked on it because if you've seen my like organization videos for baby clothes and stuff, you probably have already seen these totes before. They're so nice because they also don't take up a lot of space and you can fit so much in them, and you just write on top of them what is inside of it. So it makes it so easy and it's a great way to organize all those baby clothes. But always make sure you're staying up on top of it because when you fall behind, whew, it's a chore to do. I fell behind a little bit ago and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got so much to do now. So don't fall behind. Make sure that once you start realizing that they're growing out of a size, I put everything in a drawer that she grows out of, and then once that drawer gets full, boom, I start sorting it into Ziploc totes and makes your life a lot simpler and more organized. Hack number 6 is another feeding hack, and this one is suction bowls and suction plates. These are amazing, you guys. They save you, especially in the beginning when they're little ones. They just want to pick everything up and just throw it, especially if they get mad. For instance, if Riley has food that she doesn't want to eat or if she's full, she'll pick up her plate and just want to throw it. But these save me because I'm like, haha, you can't get that plate up. And the plate that has the strongest suction out of all of the ones I've tried is the Oxotot ones. I wish that they made them a little bit deeper with their sections, but those ones that's the strongest suction. Like I can't even get that thing off of my table. When I set it on the counter to start filling up her plate, it gets stuck and I'm like, oh my God, how do I get this thing off? So I always make sure to put it on top of like a towel or something because it is so strong. But that one is like one of the best ones. There's also ones from Bumpkins. There's ones from Easy Peasy. There's ones from Baby, I forgot how you say it, Bebe or something like that, but I ordered a couple more that I'm gonna be trying out. If I don't get them in time for this video, then I will show you guys on Instagram and let you know which ones, how those ones work. But so far, the Oxotot ones are the best and they are the strongest because they cannot get those ones up. Another thing that we did at the very beginning is we got the 4Moms chair, high chair, and that has that magnetic thing. And I love those bowls are really good because they're weighted. They're not sticky, but they're weighted. And those are some of my favorite bowls. But we ended up switching over to the Orabelle high chair because I did not like the fact that the 4Moms did not lean back. And with Riley, when they're little and they're feeding themselves their own bottle, because again, I was very much about her being independent and she didn't quite know how to get the bottle high enough to drink it. So with the Orabelle, I could recline it back and she'd be able to have her bottle while we were eating dinner. And because we always eat our dinners at the dinner table every single night, like that's our routine and it's our family time. So I love the fact that the Orabelle high chair reclines back, so that's why we switched over. But we did find that she was too strong for that magnetic high chair because she still was able to get those bowls off of that tray. I didn't think she was gonna be able to do it until she got older, but no, that girl was strong and she still got them off. So, but anyways, Oxotot one, best suction. For mom hack number 7 is to have them help you. I know, as a mom, you just wanna get things done really fast and just do it yourself. But it's really hard when you have a little one with you that's like getting into everything. So my biggest tip is to have them help you. They are such big little helpers, you guys. Like, they want to help do everything that you're doing. They want to model you. They're watching you, and having them be a part of it makes them feel like a big kid, and they love it, and it makes your life a little bit easier going. So I always have Riley help me now with like laundry. If I want to do laundry during the day and not at night when she's sleeping, I have her help me with it. So she helps me throw the laundry into the dryer. She helps me put the dryer stuff into the laundry hamper to go fold it. And if I want to fold up clothes, she'll help me, like, she'll kind of play with the hangers and act like she's doing it herself. But she's just there trying to help out, and it keeps her occupied, which makes me be able to get what I need to get done really fast. So always have them help you. It's great for them too, because it makes them feel that they have a sense of independence. They are a big kid and they can do adult things, and it helps them build their hand-eye coordination and their fine motor skills, because if they're doing like little things like trying to hang stuff on hangers, that's tough for them and challenging for them. So it's helping them develop those skills to be able to do it. So it's just a great thing all around, and will give you some sanity too. For hack number 8 is a grape slicer. So like I said, if I give Riley grapes, I have to keep a really close eye on her because of the dogs, but she loves them. So I still continue to give them to her. I just have to be on top of her. But this grape slicer is the best because grapes are really dangerous for little ones. They're really big choking hazards, but they love the taste of them. So I saw this grape slicer, I think that's what it's called, from OXO. I think is it OXO or is it OXO? I don't know how you say it. I always call it OXO, but whatever. But this thing is bomb. I swear, they have some of the best gadgets, hands down. Like, even their little traveling brush cleaner thing is also bomb. But anyways, back to the grape slicer. This is so easy to do. You're not like sitting there and like trying to slice these little grapes and having them like slide around on you. This, you just like pop it into the little thing, and then you just press it down like a shot, and then boom, it goes into 4 little pieces for them. So it's so quick and easy to do. I would do this for her a lot, for also when she was going to daycare, is I would just make them in the morning. I go and then boom, I would be done, and I didn't have to worry about that there because the daycare obviously doesn't have any dogs. But she loves them, and it's a quick, easy way for them to also have another snack during the day, like, or if to put on the side of like their breakfast or their lunch, you know, to give them some fruits. But also it's another quick and easy way for them to quickly get a good healthy snack, and you don't have to worry about them choking. So definitely check out that grape slicer because that thing is bomb. For mom hack number 9 is more of a tips and tricks one with your toddlers. So you can use this in 2 different ways. For one, if they're Riley's age and you want to try to get their speech going and trying to get them to talk more and learn more words, is to give them choices. So instead of saying, do you want your milk, to get a yes or no answer, what you want to do is give them options. So you want to say, do you want agua or do you want milk? And you try to get them to say those words to help build their speech. That's one thing that I'm really trying to implement at home right now, because I want her to develop her speech a little bit more. She's right on track for everything, but I feel like I wasn't doing enough and letting her to have the choice of speaking enough. So I want to help promote her talking more. So you want to give them just like 2 options, and then when they get a little older and they are talking, those little 2 options will save you, you guys. If you go to your child and say, what do you want to wear today? Do you know how long they're gonna stand there trying to figure out what they want to wear? It's gonna take a long time. So if you know that you are in a rush that morning and you do not have time for that, so what you wanna do is pick out 2 clothing options and then lay it out in front of them, so that way they have less choices to make and they can just pick out one or the other. It will let them come to a decision a lot faster, and they still feel like they have the independence of picking what they want. That is the best way to go about it. I even like was talking to my sister about this. She's like, you're not gonna let Riley pick whatever she wants to wear? I'm like, no, because if I'm in a hurry that morning, I won't have all the time in the world to let her make this decision. So I want to still give her the freedom and the independence to make a choice, but I'm going to kind of make it a little bit more simpler for her. So that's what you do if you are in a time crunch. And I told my sister, I was like, you'll find out. You'll find out. It's something that I learned being a teacher, and it's a lifesaver. Like, when you ask the kids like what book they want to read, only grab 2 books, hold them up and say which one, and then it's a lot faster. So that is a big tip for not just the older ones of limiting the time of them making a choice, but it's also to help to get the little ones to also work and develop their speech more. For my number 10 and last and final mom hack that I have for you guys is another just tip. And that is the biggest thing, is routines. Routines are so important. If you want your lives to run smoothly, have a routine and a schedule for your little one. Trust me, you can have a routine from the very beginning when you come home from the hospital. You can start having a nap schedule around 5 to 6 months. That's when I really noticed that Riley was able to have one, and it makes your life so much easier. Especially it gets them sleeping through the night because they're on a set time. And then when you start noticing that they're waking up in the middle of the night and having like a crib party, that right there tells you, okay, it's time to either shorten the naps or cut down a nap. And it just makes your days run so much smoother if you stick to a time and a routine, because kids thrive on that. I always tell that to Joel, and I always give him this example. I go, when I was a teacher and we would have a class party or some type of event with someone coming in, it always threw off our schedule. And I go, when our schedule got thrown off, the kids were crazy. Once their routine was off a little bit, they just lose it and they just have a lot of energy. They're just all over the place. And I go, that's one thing I really learned that was so important at that time with kids in my classroom. And I've taken that and I've implemented it with Riley, and that's why her sleep schedule, everything has just been so much more easier going. And you see a big difference. Joel's learned that if you do not stick to those nap times and you do not stick to that schedule, it will make her go a little crazy and life will be a lot harder, and you'll be losing it, they'll be losing it, and then it's just the dynamics all thrown off. So routines and schedules are so important, but that is like my biggest tip right there to make your life easier, is to schedule out your days, have a routine. It's just, again, little ones, they thrive off of it, and your days will be a lot more smoother because of it. All right, so those are my 10 mom hacks that will help make your life a lot easier, smoother going, a lot less messy in some cases too. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If I missed anything, please leave them in the comments down below. Thank you so much to Daily Harvest for sponsoring this video. Again, you guys definitely check them out. Their food is so good, and it gets delivered right to your door with healthy, high quality, nutritious ingredients. So I will have it all linked down below for you guys. Don't forget to use the code for $25 off, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.